What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Fina Entertainment News. I know most of you are aware of Katt Williams' interview. My goodness, it went viral. It's everywhere. And I mean, who didn't he talk about? I mean, he dragged almost all of the comedians, the big name ones, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, Cedric the Entertainer, Tiffany Haddish, the list goes on and on. And a few of them responded. I'm going to link the videos that I did on some of the people that responded, Ricky Smiley, Ice Cube, and the list goes on and on. I'm going to link those videos I did in the description below. Well, I guess now you can add Dave Chappelle and Marlon Wayans to the list. So we're going to get into what Dave Chappelle had to say first. There's a video floating around, but for copyright reasons, I cannot post the video. But Variety did an article on it, so I'm going to read the article real quick. So the headline reads, Dave Chappelle calls out Katt Williams for dissing other black comedians. Dave Chappelle said, what part of the game is this? He only uttered N-words. He didn't say anything about any of these white boys. None of these white boys function like that, okay? Katt is one of the best painters in the game. So why are you drawing ugly pictures of us? Stop. Dave Chappelle continuing, hurt people, but I am a hurt person that never hurt people, and he does it all the time. But, N-word, I didn't hear anything that you did wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong. Katt didn't do nothing wrong. Basically, he's saying Katt Williams was saying this person did this and that person did this, and basically blaming everybody, but it's like, what part did you play in it? Because everyone is not just coming for you unprovoked. So what was your part in it that made these people behave this way? Now you have the argument of, Katt Williams was defending himself because people either came for him or told lies, and he was clearing up those lies. And then you have the other side that's saying, like, what Dave Chappelle is saying is something happened. So what was the part that you played in it? He continued that, he messed with him heavy, meaning they're cool, okay? So there's no beef going on here. But he wants to see all of his people win, and it's not a good look to witness black people dragging each other, okay? Now, I talked about this a few weeks ago when Taraji P. Henson, was talking about unequal pay and, certain things going on the set of The Color Purple. And then when the backlash happened, she posted this long caption explaining that Oprah had nothing to do with what she had to say, and Oprah been a joy to work with. But the damage was done because she did not lead her conversation with Oprah been a joy to work with, and what I'm about to say have nothing to do with Oprah, okay? Of course, Taraji is not thinking to lead her conversation with that because she's thinking people have common sense. But it's sad that common sense isn't so common nowadays. And the moment she complained, people skip all of the other people that handle those things for the talent. Oprah is not on set handling those things for a talent. She's an executive producer. But even though you have the movie studio, you have other executive producers. What did some black people do? They all attacked Oprah. They all blame Oprah. Oprah was the one trending, and all of the hate was going towards Oprah. Like, why are we going and attacking the black executive producer when there's levels to this? So that's what Dave Chappelle is saying. Why do we drag our own down so much? It's one thing to tell your story, and I don't think anyone is saying that Katt Williams shouldn't tell his story. I don't think anyone is trying to silence Katt Williams. Absolutely not. And he did bring up some of the, white boys, as Dave Chappelle said, but he didn't spend too much time on them compared to the black comedians, okay? Well, Marlon Wayans is saying something similar. So let's get into what he had to say. Hopefully this video stays up because this is not my content, but so far it did not get flagged yet. So hopefully it doesn't. If this video disappeared, that means I got a copyright strike. But let's get into what Marlon had to say.
To drag each other down, it's toxic. It is so toxic. I'm just not going to be a part of that. I'm going to celebrate. I'm not going to tear nobody down to build somebody up. And people got to get back into, the positivity of building people up. You don't see any other race of people tearing people down the way black people do.
Right.
We are our own worst enemies, and we have to stop that. I'm never going to support.
But you know what, Marlon, we're looking at 50 million probably now, I'm pretty sure, in county, right? And of course, all the clips from Katt Williams were, Katt goes at Steve, Katt goes at Said. And those things, man.
He's not wrong for venting what he's venting, because that's that man's experience.
Right.
So I can't strip him of that.
And that's what I can't sit and I know everybody too. So I didn't trip off of it. But I tripped off of how that was the things that went up. Now, I literally haven't watched anything that long ever, but the negativity is what got it to 50 million.
The 10 Commandments,
But
man.
when you watch it, people didn't bring up, he paid for Melba Moore's star.
Right.
They didn't bring up, he's a foster father to 7 kids.
Right.
When comedians are on stage, he'll send one of his ladies up to give them $1,000 to a comedian.
He paid for his own specials, that he found his own way. Those are the things that the audience needs to extract. We keep extracting what is negative.
Man.
How do we live in a positive way when all we do is digest what is negative about the life? People aren't methylating their life experience the right way. I'm here to get the best nutrients out of life and out of the experience. And and that's what we need to celebrate more. I'm tired of the rhetoric of, you sell out in Hollywood because you wore a dress. Negro, I wore a dress. It's called White Chicks. You know what we did? We did a classic. Only black people sit there and go, man, our brothers wearing dresses. So white people, when they wear dresses, when Robin Williams wears a dress in Mrs. Doubtfire, he's brilliant. When Tom Hanks wears a dress in Bosom Buddies, he's brilliant, right? Mm-hmm. When Dustin Hoffman wears a dress in Tootsie, he wins an Oscar. Mm-hmm. Black people, as soon as we put on a dress, we start tearing each other down. This is art and this is comedy. You think I'm going to tear down Flip Wilson? You think I'm going to tear down Tyler Perry? I'm not going to tear down any of these brothers. It's comedy. And we should embrace our comedy, all of it. We shouldn't have one type of humor. We should embrace all of our humor. Every shade of black that is black and is beautiful. Minorities need to stick together and come together and really celebrate us. We have been taught to drag each other down. It's toxic. It is so toxic. I'm just not going to be a part of that. I'm going to celebrate.
He's absolutely right. Marlon also said that, and he's not saying that Katt Williams isn't allowed to tell his story, express his journey. And if that means, hey, this is how he have to express it, he gets it. However, it's what our people are doing after that. I understand you want to say a joke here, a joke there, we all laugh, we move on. But some of the comments are just disgusting. So much to the point where, Mike Epps had to clap back. I'm going to skip around. But the part that, I want to get to, stop making this ish so bad. We comedians. I put him in a movie, him as in Katt Williams, when no one wanted to work with him. Some of that ish he said was true, and some of it was not. At the end of the day, we all black men in a business that is not ours. Okay? So people were even going into Mike Epps' comments and just doing too much. I mean, it wasn't funny anymore. Go to Kevin Hart page right now and see what happens every time he posts. It's disgusting. Like I said, I understand we all laughing and fun shade and jokes here and there, but people are just doing too much. Also, the interview was longer, of course, so go ahead and check it out. I can't post all of it, but there was a segment in there where he's a comedian, Marlon, and he was joking around. He was telling jokes. He was mocking the way how Katt was sounding. SNL did a bit on that as well. He was, mocking how Shannon was talking, all of that. But at the end, he threw in a little drug-related joke, and it made the room uncomfortable. So that's what Katt Williams be talking about. Okay, You know I'm sensitive about that subject. I was accused of doing something, and I know you're joking, but after this amazing speech, don't be throwing no little jokes and remarks in there, because now when I clap back, now y'all want to do speeches and things like that. So that part, that was the only like really uncomfortable part of the interview. But apart from that, I said what the both of them said a few weeks ago. And the thing is, all of the names that he mentioned, their people don't care. Their people call them brilliant. They win awards. Our people drag and degrade each other. And that's the difference. And no one is out here, oh, there's an agenda. You want black men to wear dresses. None of that. Molly is not even looking deep into the conspiracy theories. He's just saying, listen, I'm a comedian. I had a role. It was fun. I wore the dress. Next. Surface level. But I completely understand there are people who, see the deeper meaning and concept and all of that. So I'm not even going to get into that. I'm going to stay over here in my lane. But anyways, I'm wishing all of you well and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.